Have you ever looked at what you have and thought, this isn't enough? Imagine being told your dreams were impossible just because your pencil was broken. Sounds ridiculous, right? But that's exactly where Rohan's story begins. He wasn't special, at least not in the way people usually mean. No branded shoes, no shiny backpack, no private tutor. Just a kid with big dreams and a pencil snapped in half, taped up and sharpened down to its last inch. Other kids laughed at him, said things like, "You doing math with that toothpick?" Or, "Hey, need a donation for a real pen?" But Rohan never snapped back. He didn't need to. While they were busy showing off, he was showing up. Every night, under a flickering streetlight in a dusty corner of his village, Rohan studied pages from torn-up books that others had thrown away. He didn't have internet, notes, or teachers, just a stubborn belief that somehow, someday he'd make it out. Now, fast forward to senior year. The national scholarship exam was coming, basically the golden ticket to a better life. Everyone around him had the best resources. They hired tutors, bought expensive prep books, took online classes. You'd think they were training for the academic Olympics. Rohan? He had the same broken pencil, the same hand-me-down shirt, and that same quiet confidence that made people uncomfortable. On exam day, the atmosphere was electric. Everyone walked in like it was a runway, fresh outfits, flashy pens, fancy watches. Rohan quietly walked in, sat down, and placed his tiny, battered pencil on the desk like it was a sword. A kid next to him leaned over and said, "Hope that thing lasts more than 10 minutes, bro." Rohan didn't respond. The bell rang. The exam started. Papers flipped. Pens clicked. Anxiety filled the room. Some kids froze. Some tried to cheat. Some even forgot what they'd studied. But not Rohan. He wrote calmly, one word after another, as if the answers weren't just in his head. They were already carved into that little pencil. While others panicked, he trusted the work he'd done in silence. He didn't look around, didn't worry about who was watching. He just believed, and that belief carried him to the finish line. 2 weeks later, the results were out. Rohan didn't just pass, he topped the entire state. First place. His name was at the top of the list. The same kid they laughed at, now the kid everyone clapped for. The school held a ceremony. The principal invited him on stage and asked, "Rohan, how did you do it? What's your secret?" Rohan walked up with his pencil, now just a little stub, held it up to the crowd and said, "This pencil may be broken, but my belief isn't." The room went silent. You could feel the goosebumps. No one had an answer, because deep down they knew he hadn't won because of resources. He'd won because of something no one could see. Belief. And here's the truth most people don't want to admit. We all have broken pencils in life. Maybe your broken pencil is being broke, or having anxiety, or not having support. Maybe you've failed before and started to believe what others said about you. But the difference between those who make it and those who don't is not talent, it's not luck, it's belief. Believing in yourself when no one else does, when it's not cool, when it's quiet, when it hurts. Rohan didn't need a perfect pencil. He needed a clear purpose. So if you're sitting there thinking you can't do something because you don't have the tools, think again. The tools don't define the outcome. You do. And belief, it's the one thing no one can give you and no one can take away. So next time you feel like quitting, ask yourself this. Is my pencil really broken? Or am I just afraid to write? Because sometimes it's not the world stopping you. It's you not picking up the pencil. And if this story moved you even a little, if it sparked something inside you, then do one thing. Subscribe to this channel. Because this isn't just a place for motivation. It's a place for quiet warriors. The ones who don't show off. The ones who show up with broken pencils and unbreakable belief.